Good day everyone, my name is Somila Sanda and I'm about to do a full presentation of my project starting with my project name. My project is called Precautions for Mine Lift Systems, and the problem statement is mine lift systems are not monitored and can cause accidents. The solution to that problem statement is designing a safety precautionary system to notify mine workers before entering the lift and as it goes down. When it comes to the methodology of my project, there are many safety precautions that miners must consider before entering the elevator. So my project has an ultrasonic sensor that measures the distance of a miner approaching an elevator. So as you approach the elevator, the servo motor will open the door, and then there's a motion sensor. Motion sensor detects the movement inside the elevator, and when the motion is detected, the servo closes the door. There's also an LDR sensor, so the relay module turns the LED when it's dark and it turns it off when it's bright. There's also a temperature sensor, a DHT11, that turns on the fan when the temperature reaches 25 degrees Celsius or the humidity is greater than 50%, and it turns it off when it falls down below those values respectively. And then there's a smoke sensor. If it detects fire or smoke in the lift, the buzzer will sound an alarm and the warning will be displayed on the LCD. And all the data collected by all these sensors will be uploaded to the Wi-Fi model, which is ThinkSpeak. Well, moving forward to the block diagram of the proposed project, we have an Arduino Uno, and then that is powered by a 5 volts USB power supply. I have 5 inputs, which is an ultrasonic sensor, a PIR motion sensor, a smoke sensor, a temperature sensor, and an LDR sensor. Then on the outputs, we have the Wi-Fi module, which takes all the data collected by these sensors to the cloud, which is ThinkSpeak. And then we have a servo motor, which opens and closes the door, a buzzer which rings when the smoke sensor detects fire or smoke, an LCD display which will display the value of the distance and whether there's motion or not, and then the fan which rotates when the temperature or the humidity is above 50% or the temperature is greater than 27 degrees Celsius. And then we have a relay module which is responsible for switching on the LED when it's dark or when it's bright. Well, all the blocks that are circled in red are the parts that are my own design, as well as on the schematic. This is a detailed schematic of the project. This is an Arduino, which is the base of the project. All the components that are circled in red are the ones that are a part of my own design. So this is an ultrasonic sensor which works hand in hand with the PIR sensor, and their output is the servo motor. There's an LDR sensor which its output is the relay module, which triggers on the LED when it's bright or dark. This is a temperature sensor. This is a temperature sensor which turns on the fan when the temperature is greater than 25 degrees Celsius. And then this is the smoke sensor, which its output is the red LED, the green LED, and the buzzer. And this is the LCD display. And then this is the ESP Wi-Fi module, which takes all the data collected by these sensors to ThinkSpeak, which is cloud. And then on the ESP, the transmitter is connected to the receiver, and the receiver is connected to the transmitter. While all these wires are the ones that are taking the connection from the components to the Arduino. Moving forward to the PCB. A PCB stands for a printed circuit board. This board here, this base here is my Arduino Uno. I have 5 sensors, which is the smoke sensor, the PIR motion sensor, the ultrasonic sensor, the LDR sensor, and the LM35, which is the temperature sensor. And if I have multiple outputs, these are the LEDs, the relay module, the servo motor, the fan, the LCD display, and the Wi-Fi module, which is the ESP8266. Well, moving forward to the final flow diagram of the project. A flowchart is a graphical representation of a process. These are parts of the flowchart. This is the start, which starts the program. This is the process, which describes an action. This is the input or output, and the decision, which is yes or no. When it comes to my project, this is the start. And this is where I initialize my inputs and outputs. My inputs are the ultrasonic sensor, PIR sensor, LDR sensor, DHT11, and the smoke sensor. And the outputs are the servo motor, the relay module, the LEDs, the fan, the buzzer, LCD display, the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and then it goes down to the loop. After the loop, my first part of the flowchart is the ultrasonic sensor. If the distance of the miners approaching the elevator is less than 10 meters, the servo motor opens the door, or else the door will be closed. And then if the PIR detects the motion inside the elevator, the servo motor closes the door and the LCD will display motion detected, or else the door will be opened and then the LCD will display no motion. And then the second part of the flowchart is the LDR sensor. An LDR sensor detects between day and night. So when it's dark, the relay module switches on the LED. When it's bright, the relay module switches off the LED. Then the third part is the DHT11. When the humidity is greater than 50% or the temperature is greater than 30 degrees Celsius or 25 degrees Celsius, the fan will be on and the LCD display will write the fan is on, or else the fan will be off. And then the last part of my flowchart is the smoke sensor. Smoke sensor, when the smoke is detected inside the elevator, the red LED will be on, the buzzer will be on, and the LCD display will write warning, get out. And then when the smoke sensor doesn't detect any smoke inside the elevator, the green LED will be on and the buzzer will be off. And then all the data collected by these sensors will be sent to ThinkSpeak, which is the cloud, and that you use the Wi-Fi module. And then this all goes back to the loop so that the process never stops. True is 1 or yes, and then false is no or 0. Then moving forward, this is a clear photo of my project on the breadboard. There it is. And then this is the list of all the components that I used in my project, starting with the Arduino Uno, the 5-volt USB power supply, the jumper wires, the breadboard, the ultrasonic sensor, PR sensor, smoke sensor, the temperature sensor. I used a DHT11, the LDR sensor, the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, the servo motor. When it comes to the output, servo motor, buzzer, the LCD display, the fan, the relay module, all the LEDs, the cardboard for the enclosure, the resistors, and then the capacitor. Now I'm done presenting the poster. Now I'm about to present the final enclosure of my project. So this is the final enclosure of my project. This is an ultrasonic sensor. So when the distance of a miner is less than 10 meters, the servo motor opens the door. Distance is less than 10, the servo motor opens the door. Over here, there's a motion sensor. When the motion sensor detects motion inside the elevator of the miners, the servo motor will close the door. That's it. Motion detected. Well, this is an LDR sensor. An LDR sensor detects between day and night. So when it's dark inside the elevator, the LDR, the relay module inside the enclosure triggers the LED to be on. It's dark. The relay module triggers the LED to be on. Then it's bright. The relay module triggers the LED to be off. Yeah, and then this is a DHT11, which measures the temperature and the humidity of inside the elevator. So if the temperature is greater than 25 degrees Celsius and the humidity is greater than 50%, the fan will be on. The fan is on. Then the fan is rotating. Well, finally, when it comes to sensors, there's a smoke sensor inside the elevator. The smoke sensor detects fire or smoke. So if now this green LED shows that there's the smoke sensor is on, and when the smoke sensor detects fire or smoke, the red LED will be on, this green LED will be off, and then the buzzer will make a tone. red LED is on, the buzzer makes a tone, and then the red LED is on. And then on the warning, on the display, it shows warning, get out, as a notice. So all the data collected by these sensors is sent to ThinkSpeak, and that it's sent by the Wi-Fi module. And then here's my channel. The channel name is Precautions for Mind Lift Systems. It's a public channel and a private view and public channel. It's the same thing. There's on public and then on private. Still the same thing. And the last entry was less than a minute ago, which means it's the entry that it recorded right now. Here on field 1 is the distance. Field 2 is the LDR, which detects between day and night. And then this is the temperature and humidity on field 3. And then on field 4 is the smoke sensor, the value that it records on the smoke sensor. And thank you. I hope you enjoy the video.